Welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. All right. I just want to start by saying, given any opportunity to a woman, they will most likely take it without thinking of the consequences, without thinking at all, right? Given any opportunity, right? Like, for example, given any opportunity to a woman, like saying, give them an opportunity to push a nuclear button. Without thinking, they're going to push it. Tell them some vague excuses, vague reasons. Oh, they're attacking us. Here's a nuclear button. All right, let's push it. Damn. All right. Divorce. All right. Give them the option to divorce without any excuses. They can take it. Give them money without telling them there's attachment to it. They can take it. Right. That shows you the inability for them to think of the consequences. All right. That might attach to this opportunity that they don't understand. All right. Murder. They're going to take it. Given the opportunity, they're going to take it. Any opportunity to a woman, right, they can take it. Basically, I'm saying that women are the ultimate opportunists. They can take it. Just give it to them. They don't care. Right? Give them a position for a job. They can pursue that position. Not realizing their inability or capability of doing the job. Right? Taking a leadership position, they can convince themselves they can be able to take that chances. They can convince themselves that they're able to do it, not knowing their limitations. Right? Become a police officer, right? Become a firefighter, right? If you give them the opportunity, they're gonna take it, right? Not realizing there's the possibility of them coming across a 300 pound man, and they're only 5 foot tall, 100 pounds. How are they gonna? What are the realistic of them? The realistic idea of them taking on a 300 pound man, right? Because they want to take the opportunity of being a police officer, not realizing their capability of doing so, right? Or in a fire, or they want to be in a fire, be a firefighter, right? Not knowing their limitations, right? How are they supposed to carry that 200-pound man when they're just 5 feet tall? Right? What are the limitations? They don't understand the limitations. Right? Given the opportunity, they can take it. How to say this without triggering the algorithm? Um, Baby killing, abortion, right? I'm just gonna say abortion, right? They got that opportunity and they did not hesitate to do it. All of them, each one of them. They didn't factor in the consequences of reproductive issues later on in the future. Some of them don't even understand that these procedure sometimes might be life threatening, right? Might have complication. They're willing to do it, right? Look at plastic surgeries, right? They're willing to take the opportunity to cut themselves open, not realizing the complication, the danger of plastic surgeon, not realizing the history of the plastic surgeon, what is his capability of. There's a lot of a lot of malpractice in cosmetic surgery. They don't understand that. Are they willing to risk their life for somebody to cut them open? Right? Given the opportunity, they won't take it. Given the opportunity of a free breast implants, they will take it. You give them a free breast implant. Hey, free breast implant here. It usually costs about $5,000, $10,000, right? Free. Are you gonna take it? Yes. Not realizing there's a catch. Not realizing there's a catch, right? Not realizing that this doctor don't have any experiences. They want it because it's an opportunity to get larger breasts, right? Those kind of things that you have to apply rational thinking before taking it, right? Before doing anything spontaneous. Right? You do not do anything spontaneous. This is why women love the thrill of spontaneous actions, right? Like to do something on a whims, on a moment's notice. They love the excitements. Alright? This is why it's not a good idea to take any opportunity at a whim. Right? Guys don't do that. Most guys out there, when given the opportunity, they think twice about it. They think long and hard. Taking that opportunity, like a nuclear bomb, right? Dropping a nuclear button, right? They think about the consequences of what might happen, right? Are they just destroying that nation? Or what happened if there was radiation come across the ocean and affecting our nations, right? Those kind of variables, those kind of examples. Guys taking those into account when making a decision. Women, when making this decision, They don't know what to do. Why you think it's hard for them to pick something to eat at a restaurant? Why do you think it's hard for them to pick a restaurant to eat? Right? Because the way they think, the way they program, their thought process, right? They don't make good decisions. That's why, given the opportunity, they make bad decisions. Right? Any opportunity it is. Abortion is really a bad decision. They don't understand the consequences of that. Cosmetic surgery. That's not a good thing because they don't. There's a lot of variables. It's a health hazard, right? You don't know the history of this cosmetic surgeons. You don't know all this stuff, right? Even the best cosmetic surgeons are dealing with death as well, right? Just because you go to a good cosmetic surgeon doesn't mean he's incapable of killing you. What if something happens? You don't know, right? This is why it's not just to make a decision. It's not a good idea just to make a decision just because you have the opportunity to do so. All right. Just because you could do it does that mean you should do it, right? Just because you could drop the atom bomb, does that mean you should do it? Just because you could get cosmetic surgery, does that mean you should do it? Just because you could go and kill baby, does that mean you should do it? Just because you have the capability to open your legs and fornicate with a man, does that mean you should do it? Just because you have the capability to have a high body count, does that mean you should do it? Right? Think about the consequences, the reaction. They don't understand how consequences works. Right? Just because you have the capability to drink alcohol unlimitedly, endlessly, does that mean you should do it? Right? That's why it's so dangerous giving them any opportunity to do anything like that. Decision makings. Right? Put them in those prominent position as president, as head of something, as a leadership position. They usually cause a destructive decision that's not good for anything. Why do you think Shiva, the goddess of destruction, is a woman? Why do you think that? Right? Destruction brings them excitement. Destruction is uncertainties. Uncertainties is excitement. Not knowing what happened. Those are exciting things in the fact that excite women. Not knowing what's going to happen. Chaos. Shiva is the goddess of chaos and the goddess of destructions. Why do you think a woman is that god in those Hindu cultures? Why is a woman propped up as that, as that figure, right? Because they love destruction. They love chaos. They love attentions. They love havoc in a relationship. Given the opportunity to divorce. Divorce is basically destroying not only the husband, not only the kids, but themselves as well. Right? You think it's easier for a woman to get back on the dating market after a divorce? No, it's harder for them. Right? It's not that easy. It's basically divorce is death. Now you're giving women just divorce without any reasons. Right? It's basically death to your family. You're doing a disservice to your husband, you're doing a disservice to you, and you're doing a disservice to your kids. There's a study out there that kids who's involved in a divorce recovered slower than kids who's inflicted with a family's death. Right? Kids who's been through a divorce have a tough time to recovering than kids who's dealing with death in their family. Think about that. They're willing to inflict this much damage to their family, right? Because they got the ability to divorce their family for no reasons, no excuse, no fault divorces, right? This is why I want to say, given the opportunity, they will make the wrong decisions. It's not about hate. This is psychological. Right? It's a thought process, the brain. This is why it's crucial for men to understand how female works, how female nature works. This is why they can't decide what to eat in a restaurant. This is why they can't decide where to eat. It's hard for them to make decisions because in their mind everything's sporadic. It goes everywhere, 10,000 miles per hour, and they can't pick. If their thought process are going 100,000 miles per hour. Right? How do they choose what to pick, right? It's like saying, it's like picking a goldfish in a barrel, right? If the goldfish, all of them are swimming so fast, how can you catch every one of them? You can't catch the right one. If the goldfish is going like super fast in a barrel, right? How do you catch that? If you have to catch like 10 goldfish, right? So that's what's like in their mind, in their thought process, right? They have to catch that one idea, and then if they just make a sporadic catch, they might catch the wrong one. You can't make a quick decision like that. But but that's what I think. If you guys have some other ideas, leave a comment below. As always, like, share, subscribe, and peace and blessings.